Hey guys, history behind the warrior, and today we're going to be talking about Shao Kahn, pre-Mortal Kombat. Long ago, before Shao Kahn was the emperor of Outworld, he was an advisor to the Dragon King Onaga, who ruled Outworld at the time. Onaga's empire was the most powerful amongst all of the realms. Onaga didn't want to lose control of his armies, and as such began searching for a way to become immortal. Unfortunately for Onaga, Shao Kahn had made his move and poisoned the Dragon King, taking his throne. Shao Kahn, now in control of one of the most powerful armies in all of the realms, began conquering worlds. His most notable achievement was merging the realm of Edenia with Outworld. Edenia would lose 10 consecutive Mortal Kombat tournaments, and that would lead them to their annihilation. During the invasion, Shao Kahn had killed King Jared and taken Queen Sindel as his own. Shao Kahn would also take Princess Kitana, who was very young at the time, and raise her. Not long after Edenia's destruction, Queen Sindel would take her own life. Although she was freed from life, she would be imprisoned in death, as Shao Kahn held her soul in Outworld, preventing her from transitioning into the afterlife. Many years later, Shao Kahn set his eyes on Earthrealm. He would send Shang Tsung and eventually Goro to Earthrealm to prepare it for an invasion via Mortal Kombat. When Goro defeated the Great Kung Lao in Mortal Kombat, he initiated a winning streak that would last for 500 years. Mortal Kombat. During the 10th Mortal Kombat tournament, Goro and Shang Tsung are defeated by the Shaolin monk Liu Kang. This means that the 500-year win streak was now thrown out the window. Shang Tsung was brought before Shao Kahn on his knees, in which he begged for his life. The sorcerer then came up with a plan to lure the Earthrealm warriors to Outworld and challenge them to a new Mortal Kombat tournament. Shao Kahn agreed to this plan and spared Shang Tsung's life. Mortal Kombat 2. During the events of the second Mortal Kombat tournament, Shao Kahn wanted to get rid of his opposition. He would do this by kidnapping Kano and Sonya, as well as ambushing Johnny Cage with a Tarkatan horde. Although none of the Earthrealm warriors were killed, Shao Kahn had made his intentions quite clear. Liu Kang was finally able to face Shao Kahn and defeat the Emperor. Shocked and angered at his defeat, Shao Kahn would call his armies to destroy the Earthrealm warriors, in which they would then flee back to Earthrealm. Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Before invading Earthrealm, Shao Kahn resurrected Queen Sindel. When Shao Kahn finally entered Earthrealm, he stripped the souls from people's bodies and claimed them as his own. He had also created extermination squads to hunt down and kill the remaining survivors. During the battle, Shao Kahn would be confronted by Kung Lao, another Shaolin, and a good friend of Liu Kang. Shao Kahn would attack and seemingly kill the young Shaolin, enraging Liu Kang. Liu Kang would face Shao Kahn once again and defeat the Emperor. After Shao Kahn was defeated, he stopped merging Outworld with Earthrealm. After being worn down from his battle with Liu Kang, he returns to Outworld, only to find out that many of his loyal soldiers had abandoned him. Due to how weakened Shao Kahn was, Kitana and Sindel were able to restore Edenia as an independent realm. Mortal Kombat 4. Shao Kahn himself doesn't appear in Mortal Kombat 4, however during this time he's regaining his strength, as the Elder God's focus is now on Shinnok. After Shinnok was eventually defeated, the Edenians created an alliance with the Shokan. The two would then join forces and attack Outworld. If it were not for Kano's strategy as a commander of his army and the stealth of his assassin Noob Saibot, who would critically injure Goro, Shao Kahn would have perished. Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. Shao Kahn makes a very brief appearance in this game, and he is approached by Quan Chi and Shang Tsung, who enter his throne room. The two preach a false alliance to the Emperor, only to attack and kill Shao Kahn. Unknown to the two sorcerers that this wasn't the real Shao Kahn, but a clone. It is revealed that the real Shao Kahn appeared before the wounded Goro, and using what little power he had left, revived him. By reviving the prince, he would once again gain the Shokan as his ally. Mortal Kombat Armageddon. After Onaga's defeat by Sejenko, Shao Kahn would storm his own fortress. When he entered his throne room, he found out that Mileena was secretly in control, under the disguise of Kitana. Mileena would then pass over control to Shao Kahn, and he would once again become Outworld's ruler. During the conquest mode, he would create an uneasy alliance with Quan Chi, Shang Tsung and Onaga in hopes of defeating Blaze and seizing his godlike power. However, during the Battle of Armageddon, this alliance would break and an all-out battle would commence. Shao Kahn would attempt to kill Shang Tsung, only to be taken away by his old master Onaga. Shao Kahn somehow managed to escape his former emperor and kill Blaze, absorbing his godlike power. This would mean that Shao Kahn had won the Battle of Armageddon, in which he then kills Raiden. Mortal Kombat 9. Raiden's last moments in the Battle of Armageddon was sending a message back to his past self in order to stop Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn doesn't appear during the first Mortal Kombat tournament, but only after Shang Tsung is defeated by Liu Kang. Shao Kahn is furious at Shang Tsung and nearly kills the sorcerer until he tells him the alternate solution to hold a tournament in Outworld with new rules. Shao Kahn agrees to this and later rejuvenates Shang Tsung. During the second Mortal Kombat tournament, Shao Kahn is physically present. Shao Kahn becomes frustrated when Sub-Zero appears at the tournament. After Sub-Zero has defeated Scorpion, the Lin Kuei appear and begin automating the ninja. Cyrax and Sector then approach the Emperor and order him their services in exchange for the ninja. Shao Kahn accepts their services and then turns to Kitana. Kahn expresses his anger towards her, telling her that she had only one job and that was to stop Earthrealm warriors on their home turf. Before Kitana can explain herself, she is dismissed. Shao Kahn later appears after Kitana has found out about Mileena's existence and defeats Shang Tsung. She brings Shang Tsung to Shao Kahn's feet and explains the entire situation. Much to Kitana's surprise, Shao Kahn compliments Shang Tsung and reveals to Kitana the truth about her entire life being a lie. After telling her the truth about Edenia, he then orders for her to be executed and replaced by Mileena. Jade would overhear this and would defect from Shao Kahn. Nearing the end of the second tournament after Kung Lao has defeated Kintaro, Shao Kahn creeps up behind the Shaolin monk and breaks his neck. Raiden is angered and nearly electrocutes Shao Kahn until Liu Kang assaults the Emperor. The two would fight, with Liu Kang defeating Shao Kahn and punching a hole through his chest. Since Kahn's apparent death, many of his lieutenants began to argue who should be the new ruler of Outworld, until Shao Kahn appeared before them, still alive. It is revealed that Quan Chi used his sorcery to save Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn scolds Shang Tsung, as now Outworld cannot touch Earthrealm. Quan Chi, however, offers Shang Tsung an alternate solution, a direct invasion of Earthrealm. Quan Chi reveals to Shao Kahn that before Sindel died, she knew that Earthrealm had no real protection against Outworld, and she sacrificed her own life to create a barrier that prevents Shao Kahn from physically entering Earthrealm. Quan Chi goes on to explain that this barrier could be nullified if she were to be resurrected. Shao Kahn is pleased to hear this and agrees with him. In exchange for this, he allows Quan Chi to have any of the souls of the Earthrealm warriors who would be killed during the Earthrealm invasion. With Sindel now resurrected, Shao Kahn had an open window to merge Earthrealm with Outworld. During the Earthrealm invasion, Motaro would be brought back dead, having been killed by Raiden. Although he is angered by this, Sindel states that she will finish what Motaro has started. To ensure that Sindel does not fail, Shao Kahn absorbs the souls from Shang Tsung's body, killing him and transfers them to Sindel. Later during the invasion, Sindel would appear and kill most of the Earthrealm warriors, before being killed herself by Nightwolf's sacrifice. When Raiden confronts Quan Chi in the Netherrealm, it is revealed by Quan Chi that he has all the souls of the lost warriors that were guaranteed to him by Shao Kahn. It is also during this time where Raiden understands the message he received from the Raiden in the other timeline, stating he who must win truly is Shao Kahn. The reason for this is because if Shao Kahn is allowed to merge the realms as he intends to, he will be breaking the rules of Mortal Kombat, and the Elder Gods will have to destroy him. As Shao Kahn attempts to merge the realms, Liu Kang appears and attempts to stop him, despite Raiden's warnings. This would result in the two of them fighting amongst each other, with Liu Kang accidentally being killed. When Shao Kahn fully emerged, Sonya Blade and Johnny Cage attempted to stop him, only to be swatted away like flies. Raiden would surrender to Shao Kahn, but Shao Kahn was not satisfied and beated the Thunder God down. As Shao Kahn was going to kill Raiden, the Thunder Gods would intervene, giving Raiden their power. Raiden and Shao Kahn would face off, with Raiden finally being able to defeat the Emperor. Shao Kahn would attempt to attack Raiden one final time, only to be blasted by the Elder God's power. After this, the elder gods would take Shao Kahn away for punishment. After Shao Kahn's failed invasion, Quan Chi is seen picking up Shao Kahn's helmet. Not all is what it seems, as the fallen god Shinnok reveals that this was all part of his plan to escape the Netherrealm. And that's it for Shao Kahn, guys. He's not really dead, but he's gone away for punishment, which does have me in quite high hopes to think that he may come back at some point. I really do hope he comes back, because to me personally, I think he's one of the best video game bosses of all time. Anyway guys, here's a preview for next week's episode.
Fool. At your worst, sorcerer. You shall see my worst.
I purposely left out Quan Chi to do until Halloween because the whole necromancy thing, it seems quite fitting for him. Anyway guys, I also want to remind you that I'm still doing the logo thing, and that if you want to send me an entry of your design of the logo, my email will be in the description below, so just go down there and just send me your artwork. Anyway, as always guys, please comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.